On this week's episode, we talk about my yes and life. We explain what that is. I finally talked Scott into finally letting everybody know when I say Al did something, what is going on with that? Scott, you did a lot of nothing, but yet you found a lot of cool stuff. What did you find?
I found 2 places that opened that I really was hoping would reopen, and they did.
That's awesome. And then we pub our next week's show. Our next week's show is a list show. It's a show of lists, top 10, bottom 10.
In other words, it's a listicle.
And again, why would you even make this list? But in the meantime, enjoy the show of my yes and life and things that Scott finds fun. Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, a live Twitch stream, and intense gaming.
Yes. So I moved to the other side here. So that's going to screw up the first part of your edit, but I don't really care.
I don't care either. Sometimes they cut off your head. You never noticed it.
It doesn't matter. My head's cut off now anyways. Well,
at least the top of it.
Yep. Should I readjust?
Well, part of the problem is you're like way too close. So you're like all head.
I can't be any farther away, unfortunately, because my green screen is too far away. I need to bring my green screen farther, and then I can do this. Let me show you here. So,
ladies and gentlemen, if you're offended by gross things, don't watch this next part of the show.
Did I start the show? Did I say welcome to the Don't Know Show? And all that?
Yes, we're already past that.
So there, see, I can do that. That'd be this far away.
Why does it jump so much? There should be notches.
I just dragged it. But whatever. I just did that. But yeah, we're gonna talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. Really fast. And we usually talk about the first thing we talk about is our pictures behind us.
Yes, Steve got a delivery.
But Scott thought I was too close. So I went like that. Woo. There you go. Look. See, door and the green screen.
And shelving unit full of crap, just like my office.
Full of crap. The box just came in and there's my glass. And that's the sun shining through the window, so you can't. But
sunshine on my shoulder. We had no sunshine at all today. It was cloudy and
so you're saying. So we'll talk about what you didn't do today.
Wow. We did not go sunbathing.
That's a bummer. I did. So look how red I am.
You're pink and not red. Okay. I'm red on my shirt.
And I'm well read.
Okay. I would have to concur that you are a well-read person.
Yes. And have you had your palms read?
I have.
There you go. We had a palm reader that we knew. Remember? From the fair, from the rent fair?
Yep. And of course,
she was good.
We also knew 2 psychics.
Yep. But they didn't read palms.
No.
So
actually, I think degree it did, but
it didn't fit into the red theme.
Yes, I get it.
But again, we're going to talk about what we know. So go down, like, subscribe, watch our shows and channels. Had you done that, you would have seen Scott post the lonely cat lady pictures of him and his cats.
Sort of.
What
about the newer one, the one from yesterday?
I don't know.
I was too busy to read it today.
Had you gone on and gone to social media?
Has it gone on social media?
You would have seen how busy I've been.
Oh, yes. I did see something about you doing something really busy. What was it?
I cannot believe the amount of people pretending to be people that once you follow somebody, they will follow you back, but it's not the person you followed. So if you're not paying attention, you're like, so Debbie Gibson now lives in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And I've started following her, and now Debbie _Gibson 6 started following me. No, that's not her.
No.
So I'm like, whatever.
Yes. Although some of the celebrities have separate accounts that they use when they want to communicate with people out of.
Right, and I have some of those, and I'll tell people about those. Like my one friend who does all of the
Yeah,
So
he's a friend who does things. You can't tell you anymore. People figure it out.
Well, I'm not going to say his private
You better not know about his privates.
one. Why not? I know about your privates.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
Just because I have privates like you have privates.
I've seen
They're
your
not the
privates.
same. They're different.
I've seen your privates.
Yeah, well, that's true.
So then I know. But yeah, he is the Trump impersonator for Conan O'Brien. Whenever Conan O'Brien did anything, every time he was on Conan O'Brien. And then now he's the Trump impersonator for Howard Stern. He was just on Howard Stern last week.
Get out, Howie.
But he does a lot of other stuff. But he also does Behave, Austin Powers, does Dr. Phil. But yeah, he travels a lot and does a lot of shows, and he's really good. But I have his private and his public accounts.
Personas.
Yeah, accounts. Well, that's what we're talking about, the accounts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I only follow people who are normal people.
So, are you in the cockpit of that car?
No, I would not fit. Denny Hamlin is a much smaller gentleman than I am.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny because there's been a lot of movies and TV shows with pilots, and you know, some of them never would have fit in the airplane.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm having a brain fart. Dan Larroquette, is that right? He's like 6'4" or something like that, but he was in Black Sheep Squadron. And he, you know, they were made for 5'8", and you know.
That's Denny Hamlin.
Okay. I just know him as the FedEx guy.
See, isn't that cool? Look at that.
Oh, look, and he even signs hats.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I like the purple. Matches my bus.
It was it was a very fun day. There's Joe Gibbs. I couldn't get a good shot of him because the sun was behind him.
Yes.
But he's a funny dude. I mean, 20 years of being a coach and a speaker in front of people. But,
Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yeah,
I do like driving through the giant culverts. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's how you get underneath the tracks. The track's going over you at that point. How cool is that? This is cool. Look at the light. Kind of looks like a Star Wars thing. Kind of looks like a Star Wars thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But now you're on the infield. You're inside the track.
There you go.
So, and then there's the FedEx trailer, which we get to go into. How cool is that?
Yeah, all it takes is money.
So it was fun stuff. So this was one of those weekends where I'm super busy usually doing my yes and life. And I'm very fortunate, very lucky, and all those good things. But this was my first post, and I don't know if you commented on this one or not. But I had a golf tournament Saturday morning, and I drove
Coyote
Springs.
Yes, I posted. I commented.
I drove as far east, and then once I got to the road, I drove like almost twice as far north through this land. This is all that's around for 25 miles. 25 miles of this. And then you come across this.
Right. It's like, what? Where the hell does green shit come from?
Yeah, the moon's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, why do I not have that full screen? Did I not pull that full screen?
It is now.
I'm going to stop the share. I'll reshare and I'll grab.
It went full screen.
I'll just do that better. But you can see the moon.
More, yes. Yeah, that was kind of cool yesterday, seeing the moon in the middle of the day.
But to be able to actually capture the moon on my phone and have it look like the moon, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
I mean, look at that. That's on my phone. Normally, the moon does not look good.
I know. It just drives me absolutely insane. I've taken so many pictures. You know, the only one that ever came out really, really good was when I used a telescope for the camera. It was made for the camera. The problem is it's so hard because it's like a bazillion focus.
Yeah.
If you're not right on the money, you don't see anything. All you see is, black.
But look, it's a beautiful golf course.
It is.
Absolutely gorgeous. But everything around it looks like this for 25 miles at least in every direction.
They call it high desert, correct?
I don't know. This is the high desert. But yeah, isn't that crazy? I mean, then that was Saturday morning. Then Saturday night, look where I went.
You went to the Palms.
What?
There's a palm tree there. There's a giant palm tree right there. I cannot not see that.
But you can't read the words?
What, the Allegiant Stadium?
Yeah.
Well, that's still farther away. The Palms right there.
Well, so's the big silver gold building in the background.
No, that's like a block and a half away.
And so more like a mile away. But that's how it looks in Vegas. Oh, we can walk there. If I could walk 500 miles. But this is UNLV versus Air Force. See, there's Air Force marching band loading in. Even they got to go through security.
Of course.
And
the weird things they could hide in those baritones.
It was but that's the view from the stadium.
It's actually a nice view.
Right, of the strip, which is cool. I tried to make it better, but it didn't work.
You got a picture of strippers?
And then, no.
We remember that.
So this is the bottom of the world's. But when you're inside, you really can't see. I can't get a good picture of it. I couldn't get a good picture of it. I tried different angles and stuff like that.
Well, you're supposed to lay down on the ground,
You can't. It's just, it's whatever. But we were on that end. So this is the end zone. This is where our seats were. But they don't bring the real grass in for the college kids. They only do the AstroTurf. But you see this distance here? Oops. You can't.
All right. I'm really confused. How the hell do you bring in real grass?
Okay. So like here and in Arizona, it's on a huge tray. And they literally roll the tray in on top of the cement floor.
Okay. So
and to give you an idea how high the tray is.
Pieces.
Say what?
So basically it's sod that was never cut into pieces. It's one giant.
No.
Sod.
It's still laid as sod, but they roll it outside for sun.
Okay. Well, sod comes in pieces, but you can't walk on it until it's been there for a while and it connects it all itself together. Otherwise, they'd just be tearing it up when they're playing.
Okay. How do you think they do fields, dude? They do soccer fields this way. They do football fields this way. They lay sod out there.
Yeah, and then it grows there, and then they play on it after it's grown there for a while.
Well, okay. Well, what do you think they were doing before football season? They were growing the sod on the tray, which was outside, and they could still use the stadium.
Okay.
So to give you an idea how high that tray is, you see that railing where the red guy is standing up on top here?
Yeah.
When the grass is rolled in, it's even with that. So to give you an idea how high that is, there's a person standing. So that tray is like 6 feet tall that rolls in with the wheels and the sod. It's crazy.
Because the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Yes, they do. So that's UNLV. Here's the kickoff. Look at that. Live kickoff. Woo! Now in college, if you catch fair catch, which he signaled, they get the ball in 25. Even if they're not in the end zone. Like a touchback. So
interesting.
Kind of cool. Yep. So that's now today. So they got their butts kicked. I
like the Packers.
On this play here, they drove all the way down to the 20-yard line and then fumbled the ball. And then Air Force, which is one of the best running teams, just ran the ball all the way back.
Sure.
Then they got the ball down there again. And no. The second fumble was they got to the 20-yard line, fumbled, and then Air Force only had to get from the 20-yard back into the end zone. And then the third one was an interception around the 30-yard line. So then they go to the 30-yard line to come in. So it's 21-0, and we're still in the first quarter. And this was homecoming, so that kind of I kind of like, that was kind of a bummer. So the final score was 42-7.
Yeah, that was worse than the Packers score.
So yeah, so it was a 10-point spread, but the over and under was 50. So they only scored 49 total because UNLV didn't hold up their end of the bargain and score anything. And then so that was Saturday. And then this was this morning, Sunday morning. And this was such a cool thing, going out there early. Then, Denny Hamlin comes in, speaks, tells people, what their goal is. He was in the chase. I think he's out now. Because he came in 6th or 7th today. And I said, Joe Gibbs came in and talked. We went into the tunnel. We went into the light. But this was the cool part this is the experience that I've done before, but it gets to one thing I haven't done before. So we got to go into the truck.
Right.
Up here, I didn't get a shot of that, but if you slide that back above there, that's where the backup car is and where the car goes.
Up in the ceiling. That's cool.
Yeah, there's it's the hauler. There is a tray, which we're not allowed to take a picture of, on the left-hand side there. There's an engine in there. There's a spare engine.
That would make sense.
In down here. So cool.
Because again, if you don't win, it's important to try to get to the end.
Yep. Oh, and then here's something else. I know you don't follow sports, but they've gone to those are the caps. They've gone to a single lug nut.
They did that a long time ago. Even I know that.
In NASCAR?
Yeah.
So the beginning of this year was a long time ago.
Who else does the quick pit stops besides NASCAR?
Formula One.
Oh.
They've been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
This is their garage at the Neon Garage. And the cars spend very little time in there, but they did have a toolbox in there.
Such a tool.
But this is the pit. This is the part that I've never been able to do till I got the passes today. We actually got to walk on the pit lane and on where the cars are parked. But look, everybody's got the little neon numbers now. Isn't that cool? Well, not everybody, but a lot of them do.
Yeah.
So that's a cool picture.
Neon's not the right thing. Those are that's
LED.
One's LED. So
yeah, but look at all the tires all lined up. But I should have got a better. I think I had a better picture. But that's the new wrench for taking the lug off on the lower.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, there, and there's the lug nuts.
Zip, boom,
those
zip,
little things.
Done.
And I don't think I have a picture, which I should have taken a picture of. But they have magnets in their suits, and the lug nuts just sticks to their magnet. But yeah, look at the hub.
Pretty cool.
There it is, single lug nut, and 18-inch aluminum wheels, and a little thing to stop it from rolling away. But yeah, this is.
I like that.
I'll let this focus in here. How you like that shot?
Pretty cool. Is that the panoramic view or?
Yeah, that's a panoramic view. I got a bigger one. Oh, all right. For $5. Hendricks Motorsports used to drive the 24 car, the Rainbow Warriors for DuPont. Any ideas?
Oh, you're asking me if I know who this is? And no, I do have no freaking clue.
Jeff Gordon.
Okay.
How cool is that? That's Bill Elliott.
Well, you're in Las Vegas, so it's probably not that cool.
Well, no, we're at a racetrack. But that's Bill Elliott. How cool is that? These are famous NASCAR drivers.
Well, I recognize the names, but I don't know them.
Yeah. But look at that pit. Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
And then this is the other part we didn't get to do. Wait, was this me waiting? Yeah, this is part of the singing national anthem. At the end of the national anthem, they usually have jet fighters flying over, but they had different fighters. I can't think of what they're called. Let me see if this is going to go by quickly here. I heard them, and I couldn't see them. I'm like, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? And I'm like, oh, there they come. Yeah, right here. They're right by Nellis Air Force Base. When they fly over the stands. How cool is that?
It is cool.
And the moon. When was that again?
Yeah, people have been bitching about the flyovers and stuff like it. Look how much money it costs. What they fail to realize, it's also part of their training.
Right. They're up doing training flights anyways.
That's correct.
But yeah, we're out there by the car, dude. Now, here's the next part that I've never been able to do. This is the pit box, right? So these are the boxes where you see them and they're working and they're doing the pit stops.
Okay.
They've extended them back and they put benches in there. And you get to go up in there. This is what it looks like in the race. They've got different monitors, they got the cameras that follow the car. Look at all the different telemetry they're doing on these cars.
Bet.
This is where all the cars are, where they're in position, automatically updated to telemetry.
You bet. And I'd be willing to bet that monitor dead smack in the middle on the table was stats on the vehicle itself.
Yes. What he's running on laps and stuff like that. He's got all of that. He's keeping track of all the laps, what he's doing better or worse each lap. There's one I'll show you when it gets going that actually ghost cars him running. So here, this is the video of the live telemetry of the cars parked in the pits.
Yep.
But it actually shots out the side. But look, it's actually showing you miles per hour, where the throttle's at, where the brake is
exactly.
at.
It has to.
Look at that. And his line.
I'm sure there's also temperature.
There's the place. On other ones there are.
Right.
But, but
because these guys know freaking everything that's going on in that vehicle as is running.
But how cool is that? Here they are coming around.
It's cool.
Like I've never been able to sit there during a race. That was the pit car. That was the pace car going by. But that's what it looks like when you're sitting up there watching the race. Isn't that amazing?
It is.
There they are doing a pit stop. Look at how fast they change the wheels now.
I like the can of gas. Look how fast it drains,
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah. It just
done.
Yeah, it dumps. It literally dumps. But yeah, how cool is that?
That's got to be 5 gallons minimum. Actually, probably 10 gallons.
Oh no, it's way more than that. Say that's like 15 or something like that. Too. But look, there they are doing our pit stop. But I'm sitting in there while they're doing the pit stop. All these guys are talking to them. The two guys on the end, as they go down on the bottom and look, see, they're gone.
Yeah,
guy on the right and the left, they're gone. He stands and watches, and they're all. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
I'm like, that is amazing. Then afterwards,
Andrew's back.
Hey, Andrew.
3 shows in a row. Woohoo!
I was one day at, I don't know what that is. I don't know what Franker Champs is.
I'm assuming it is a speedway down in Belgium.
Yeah. But look at that. They heat up torch and they scrape these tires in case they got to reuse them.
Yes.
Look at that.
And they got to be extra careful because it can't be too far out of balance too.
Isn't that crazy? Look at that. I mean,
Formula One race.
And all the teams are doing that. They're going to have a Formula One race here, Andrew, in Vegas. But there's the M&M's pit. It's always cool. But yeah, look, palm trees.
I like how you tied that into our show about the purple M&M.
Did I?
Sure.
But yeah, so that was my weekend. And now I'm doing my show.
Yay.
Which is cool, huh?
It's very cool.
So now we've talked about what I did this weekend. Now, this is still the opening of the show. We're going to talk about what was going on in our lives and what we think is going on in the world. And I'm very fortunate that I get to do these things.
Yes.
And now Scott is going to tell us about the picture behind him. And we've only been on the air for 20 minutes.
Yeah, we've been on there.
And Scott finally gets to talk.
It's amazing, isn't it? Well, first of all, what is on the screen behind me is not what I did today. This is, I told Andrew about it too. You know, the Microsoft Solitaire collection that you get with your computers nowadays?
Say that again?
Microsoft Solitaire collection. It's
Microsoft Solitaire collection?
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Well, what's your newest computer? They've been out for almost 10 years now. It comes with the game. It comes with the computer. It's free install.
I don't know what it is.
It's Microsoft.
Oh, like the solitaire game.
Card games, yes.
Game solitaire. Okay.
During the pandemic, when I was so stressed and had no help, I wasn't sleeping. So instead of sleeping, I was playing the damn games, and I got addicted to. Well, I didn't get addicted to it, but anyway.
I hit 1,000 games, 1,000 wins, 1,000 wins, 0 losses on master level or expert level.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know you could do that.
Yes, you could do that. You get it's through Xbox now, even though it's on a PC. You get
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Klondike, Spider, Free Cell, the Pyramids, and Tripix. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's how stressed I was. I was just playing that game, just trying to get my brain to slow down.
Wow. That's sad.
Yeah. The other games are like 180 wins, out of all, because every day you get 5 games that you play in a row. Bing, 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 bing.
Really?
Things, yeah. So yeah, Andrew does it too. So.
Wow. I'm sorry, Andrew.
But anyway, when I hit that 1,000, I had to take a picture of it because, that's actually pretty impressive to have 1,000 wins and no losses.
I can just say I'm sorry. I can't even say congratulations on something like that.
No, yeah. But the cool thing is it hasn't been going up. Actually, it is going up fast because I broke the limit and now I get bonuses on everything I do. But
that's a cool thing.
It's kind of a cool thing for nerds.
That you have. Okay. So I'm very, very fortunate that I got to do all the things I got to do this weekend.
Yes. And he never brings me down to do any of them.
But okay. I was outside golfing.
Which I've done twice this whole year.
I was outside golfing. I was at a football game, and I was at a NASCAR race.
Well,
and
obviously, I worked on Saturday.
And you played 1,000 games of solitaire.
I did not play 1,000 games of solitaire over the weekend. Matter of fact, I just played my 5 morning ones.
And one, what you played 1,000 games.
However, this is something you also need to realize. Yesterday, being a beautiful sunny day, was awesome, except I worked the whole day. I had 2 bus runs. I ended up getting back about.
Where?
One was in Fontana area, and one was in Lake Geneva area.
Okay.
So, but
they were fun.
Had for the first time in a long time, had a puker in my van, which just is very.
Oh no!
3 minutes before I dropped them off, she puked all over me.
No.
So.
Seriously?
Yep, I had to wash my jacket.
First or second?
Pants. Pardon?
Last run or first run?
Last run. It was the only run. It was a private.
I thought you had 2.
Private group. Pardon?
I thought you had 2 runs.
Different. Buses were earlier. This was just the night run.
Oh, okay.
So I picked them up from a wedding in the shuttle van on the way back to their lake house. Seriously, 3 minutes before I pull into their driveway, she pukes in between the 2 seats, getting me, the dashboard, the cup holders.
Couldn't puke somewhere else?
No warning at all. Normally it's, I don't feel very good. You want me to pull over? I'll pull over. There's no traffic at this time in that year, so I could easily done it. She just let loose. Boof. Just let loose. Yeah. You can't be mad because it happens,
It's just let loose.
Yeah. So, but today, after we did our lunch thing, well, even while we were doing that, our high temperature day was 46 degrees.
Happy Halloween.
You know what our high temperature for tomorrow is supposed to be?
33.
No, not our high, 39 for the high temperature.
I was only 6 degrees off.
You're only 6 degrees off. But do you know what the temperature?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Whoa. I missed it by so much.
I know.
Oh my God.
Do you know what the temperature is supposed to be?
How will I ever live this down?
What do you think, Steve? What's the temperature supposed to be at this time of year?
Oh, it's supposed to be in the 50s, just below 60.
Nope. That's not till next week. This week is still supposed to be 61. And
Oh, it's still supposed to be above 60?
Yeah.
I thought the last 2 weeks of the month. Again, Scott. Oh, I'm sorry. I was
You're
off by
way
2
off.
degrees.
You're way off.
Oh my God.
I need you to start paying attention so you get your facts right, Steve.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Just a fact, man.
So all right. So you want to talk about facts? Okay. Scott mentioned it. I'm bringing it up. There it is.
Yes.
There, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I know this is a short course, and I'm sure you weren't playing the tips. What were you playing?
What are the tips?
Okay. So again, this is a person who golfs once or twice a year. This is
3 times, sometimes, but only twice a year.
But he doesn't even know what that means. So the tips are the farthest back you can go. The
red ones. No, I go for the white.
Okay, no. The red ones are the short.
Oh, it's the blue ones.
Those
The
are
blue
the 40.
ones. Yeah, the blue ones are the far back ones.
Okay, you're not helping yourself.
Yeah, I play the white
Okay,
ones.
now I understand this is a short course.
Yes.
It's about 1,000 short of what a full size course should be.
Yes.
Full size course about 7,000. Actually 7,002 to 7,500. So what color did you play?
White.
So you played white, played the middle tees. So it's still fine. It took 500 off.
Right.
But they weren't, it's not really a par 3, but okay. Dude, seriously.
Freaked me out.
It's an unbelievable score.
It
A
absolutely
46 and a 39.
freaked me out.
So
the back nine was the part that I was just going apeshit crazy over. It's like, what the hell?
oh yeah, that's where you sunk your 51-foot putt. But how even with that, how the hell you there's no way you counted every stroke. There had to be some kind of mishit or an extra hit or something that there's no way that somebody who golfs twice a year shoots
that's why one of those is a 7.
That's not a miniature golf score, dude. It's not a miniature golf course. You still still a 7 on a 500 yard.
This is what made me realize that I was having a great day right off the bat. No practice swings, no nothing. And I don't even take a practice swing on the tee. I tee up and I hit the ball on the first swing. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. I do that. All right. I was on the green in 2 or 1, all but 2 holes. Unbelievable. I've never done that before. It was like, how is this happening?
Exactly. You should be on the pro tour.
No, the pros golf in the 60s.
Dude, a guy who golfs twice a year and shoots that score is on the pro tour.
No, I was, there were 4 older guys behind me and 2 younger guys in front of me. And the guys who were behind me, because it was a very slow play.
You were hustling them.
The guys behind me were watching me hit the ball, and they go, do you have a membership here? I go, no, why? He says, because you're hitting the ball like perfectly. I says, this is not how I normally golf. I have no idea why this is doing this today.
And you didn't play the lottery.
No. Well, yeah, I play the lottery all the time. Every week.
You play the lottery after this round because you should have.
Yeah. So
absolutely amazing.
Well, the part you want, the really amazing part, the one hole that you see, I have a par 4 that I birdied.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I was on the green on the drive on a par 4.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep. That was insane.
I want you to come out and golf with me because I need to feel better about my golf game where I'm quitting. No, seriously.
Yeah, because since I did that from now on, it'll be sucky. Like, well, I think you know this. I normally only play tournaments, so it's hard to judge how well you're doing.
This is a once in a lifetime round, is what you're telling me.
Pretty much. Well, I've golfed.
Okay, well, see, here we go.
Yeah,
then I need to golf. You need to come out. We need to go golfing.
Yeah, we need to go golfing.
Because I need to feel either really good about my golf game or I need to quit golfing.
Yeah.
One of 2 things are going to happen. You're going to golf. You're going to go, yeah, this is how I normally shoot. And I'll go, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Or you're going to golf really, really well. You're going to beat me and I'm going to quit golf.
I normally do 18 holes in the upper 90s.
Again, If you shoot the same courses, easy. What did you just do? Spring break?
No, it just moved to a different location. And
You have a ghost?
no,
But if you beat me on my golf courses out here, I'm quitting golf forever.
okay.
So please try and beat me.
Yeah, but that means I need to bring my clubs.
I don't want to hear. If you fly Southwest, clubs fly free.
Really?
Yeah, and you get 2 pieces of luggage. So one of them's your clubs and one of them's your luggage. So
Cool.
no excuses. Yeah, bring your clubs. I know. That's
Yeah, because I got an expensive set of clubs.
yeah, sure you do.
I know. Susie bought them for me like 20 years ago.
Or I'll even fly out and golf on your course. And
Might even be 30 years ago.
if I don't beat you, I'm quitting golf forever.
There you go.
No, seriously.
I don't blame you
That's
because
not a
you
joke.
golf a lot. And
Well,
I know.
I don't golf as much as I should, and I don't practice to get better, which is the
Yeah.
problem.
You've only done. Do they have mini golf in Belgium? Of course they do. They have mini golf everywhere.
Yeah, that's what it says. You got mini golf. You know, hit the ball in the clown's mouth.
Yeah.
Get the windmill. Hit, don't hit. Hit, don't hit. Hit,
Yeah.
don't hit. Hit it up the ramp. Hit it down the ramp. Hit it through the loop-de-loop.
So the part that was really nice is I got to. It was a beautiful day. I mean, I just completely forgot about work for the entire day.
Really?
Yep.
Well, it's always good when you can shut your brain off, because I would much rather have you play golf than shoot
Basketball, yeah, 'cause I don't do good at that.
not shoot. It's better have you play golf than play what am I trying to say? There was a game you play, solitaire.
Ah, yes. That's kind of how I wake up myself in the morning. Is I play the daily thing every morning. Bloop bloop bloop, and that wakes me up. But anyway,
That's all the pictures they have? Oh, that sucks.
guess what time it is?
Not yet. I want to show you pictures of a Belgian mini golf course.
30 past time.
They
Yes,
don't have
darts
any-
are huge in Europe. They're
They don't have any.
we do have dart leagues and stuff like that around here, but it's not like Europe.
Well, in the cities they have it. I want to see better. No, this is terrible. That is not the mini golf course.
No, it's like
Wait, what? I was hoping I had better pictures because I looked up. mini
Andrew
golf.
says he knows the place that you're looking at.
Does he?
Yep.
And has he played there? Let's see. Here's a mini golf.
The Woolu one, WOLU one.
Here's mini. Ooh.
Laser magic.
It is going to be really hard to play mini golf. These guys are shooting at you.
See, now that could be potentially fun.
Where's the mini golf?
You go to hit your ball and ding 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 as all your alarms go off because they just shot.
It said mini golf, and now they're just pumping their laser stuff. All right,
Yeah.
so, all right, let's try Jehoshaphat. Let's see if they've got a. I just want to see some pictures of how the holes are designed. Oh, here we go. There's some. Oh, look, you got your own caddy. Look at that. Seriously, that's a caddy. That's the guy who works there. Oh, dude, that's way too hard. All right. Okay. So it's got to go to a ramp. Look at the caddy. I want a caddy for
Yeah,
when
no
I golf
kidding.
mini
Oh,
golf.
it lines up your shot. How cool is that?
Dude, he should have stood in front of us so he could put the,
Yeah, right. 1 foot on each side of the cup.
Yep. Look at that. So you have caddies, Andrew, at your mini golf places? Hello, I've never seen a caddy.
I've never seen that. Never seen that, or never seen. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you've never seen a caddy. That's funny. Okay, so it's, they're cool holes. Yeah, that's not like hitting it through the progressively narrower
Yep.
holes. Ooh, that's got to be a tough mini golf right there.
Oh yeah,
Look, they even have ducks on their mini golf courses,
yeah. We got geese.
and they play soccer on their mini golf courses too. But no, see, look, no, it's probably a soccer team playing.
Oh look, if you blow hard enough,
Look at this one. This one's like in a garden. Yeah, we got one like that. That's cool. All right, so I got to see pictures. Okay.
There you go.
Now, Scott, now you can do the halfway point.
The genuine positivity
Still done
message.
none of our
You mean?
subjects. We've done none of our subjects.
I know. All right. Our positive message of the day is,
And I'm just going to put 1,000 more in there.
and there's a reason why I'm doing this, is we are expecting this tomorrow.
So you're going to have snow for Halloween,
We're going to have snow tomorrow.
but you won't have snow for Christmas.
Probably not. With the first snowflakes comes the first excitement on children's faces and the first realization that you haven't changed the oil on your snowblower. But then you realize you still have time, and this was just a reminder.
Are you all set up with your snow blower and your plow and all that stuff?
Yes and no. The snowblower is done. Plow is not. But we usually do not plow till the end of November.
Right. Because there's no snow till like last year.
Right.
And all of a sudden you get a few big storms and nobody lets you
Exactly.
keep-
That's what happens. But according to everything we're reading, this is supposed to be a much heavier than average snowfall, but not as cold, but which is probably why it's a heavier
That's
snowfall.
good. Yeah, that's good. So, well, that's cool. Well, that's good. But I'm not sure that's a positivity message.
Yeah, our high temp. Yeah, because you have time still. See, it was just a reminder.
Oh,
It's positive.
You have time.
You still have
So
time.
you have time. Go out there and do something. Go out there and live the yes and life.
That's right. Yes, and
Have I explained the yes and life lately?
not lately. No, you have not. I don't think
Okay.
you've even done it this season.
So the yes and life is a life that I've adopted. I didn't know I adopted the yes and life
Yes, because you didn't
Until-
file any forms at the courthouse.
until I came up with this theory about it. So born and raised in Chicago. Chicago is Second City. Second City is known for improv. The first rule of improv is you can never say no. So whenever anyone has asked me if I want to go do something or go hang out or go do something, I've always said yes. So what is my
The problem is, a couple years ago, he had some guy says, "Hey, you want to come help me rob a bank?" Yes.
well, okay, 3 rules.
Oh, okay. See, he's got rules.
Is it illegal?
No, yeah, right.
Is it immoral? And did you go into this knowing that somebody was going to get hurt? Right.
Which-
Now, people can't get hurt in the things I do, but that wasn't the object. I said, like, I would have never done Jackass
I concur.
because they go into it going, yeah, somebody's going to get hurt. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. So not illegal, not immoral, but if there's an opportunity to do something, I always say yes. And so in improv, you say yes, and because you need to add to it to keep the skit going.
Correct.
So I've always lived the yes and life. And that's how I've been able to
And
do
I
all
will
those things.
verify that to you now. Not you, Steve, to the people watching the show.
That I've lived that life.
Correct.
Well, you've witnessed it. You've seen me do
I
the
certainly
thing.
have. I've seen you do the stupidest ass things in the whole wide world.
Because somebody said, go do that. And I go,
Yeah.
is it illegal? Is it immoral? Is somebody going to get hurt? And you go, well, we're not planning on somebody getting hurt, but it could happen. I'm like, okay,
All right.
let's go do
Let's,
it.
let's just take a little four-wheel drive vehicle and see what happens when we go over big piles of snow.
Or let's
Almost
do
killed
Western-
me, but hey.
let's do Western style gunfight shows, or let's go ride Scott's horses because he has 2 and he need to be exercised. Or how did you get an opportunity to do that? Or let's go out on a boat, or let's go on Lake Geneva, or let's go whatever. Right?
What was that? You wanted to try barefoot skiing?
Yeah, go for it. So
I got big enough feet that it wasn't so bad.
so that's the yes and life, and I because of that, I've been able to do a lot of things, and I'm been very lucky. I'm not sad at all. Deep sea diving at 40 meters depth. 40 meters, that's only 2 atmospheres. You can do that.
Definitely.
Wait, 40 meters. Wait, no, meters is not feet. Wait, how many
No.
atmospheres is
10 meters is an atmosphere.
feet to meters?
Yep.
So 10 meters is an atmosphere. How many
Correct.
How many meters is 1 atmosphere? So yeah, so 3 atmospheres. Yeah, that's beyond the pressure that you can do free diving. You have to have a pressurized suit for going to 40 meters. So Andrew, that would be a no because someone would die. But if somebody offered me to go into a submarine or a submersible to that level, I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, the deepest I've ever been is 140 feet.
I don't know how deep we went. I had to decompress twice.
Yep, we did too.
Yeah.
First time we had to decompress, I believe, was at 30 feet, and then it was at 15 feet.
Yeah, and they had tanks on the rope for me because I had to hang out there for like 10 minutes and then 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I needed an extra 15 minutes of air. So you just hang out, hold on to the rope, be bored. It was fun.
Exactly. You know, while you were wasting your time down there, you know what you could have been doing? Could have been checking your grooming.
Well, sure, that's one segue. Or the other segue would be, we haven't done a show of lists ever, where the whole show is just lists.
Okay.
And I saw this. This is what started it, and then I'll tell you how I got there. But I started and I saw this list, and I was like, "Why do you even need this list?" I go, "We can come up with better lists than that." I said, "We should do a show of that." And then, we've been doing Christmas gift lists,
Correct.
shows. So as part of our show each week. So next week's show is going to be nothing but lists.
So it's going to be a listicle.
Well, okay, if you want to ruin you read it, but you ruined it anyways.
I didn't read that.
Read the word of the week.
Listicle was my word of the week 5 shows ago.
Read the word of the week.
I'm panning down there. You've got so many in there. Looks how far down I had to go.
It's not that. That's the listing is for the list, or should I say a list of words for a list.
I'm looking at the word of the week. It doesn't say anything about
I
listicle.
know, but the list show. You got to go to the next show. Scott, you got to keep up. I'm like 3 shows ahead already.
We haven't even gotten through the first subject of this show.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
Whoa, I just had a cramp on my leg. That was fun.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
So this list came up, and I'm like, okay, this is the art of manliness, which I asked for their man card back because of the fact that they said crescent wrench, and then they showed a box wrench or a open-ended wrench. And I'm like, no. But this is apparently something that men need to know to do every day, or weekly or monthly. So you need to shower every day, brush your teeth twice a day, really 3 times a day if you eat more. Apply deodorant. Okay, all you European people who say don't, look, the art of manliness says to do that. Shave. See? Shave, clean. Right? Floss. I don't exactly floss like that, but
yeah, that would be a little weird.
Okay. Apply moisturizer after shaving. That's something that I don't do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start doing that. So thank you, Art of Manliness, for at least. Then weekly, trim the mustache. So I trim this more than weekly, but okay. Trim nails and toenails weekly. Yeah, I don't trim my nails and toenails weekly. I
usually once a month.
Take the edges off, but yeah. Monthly, get a haircut. I try to do that
every 3 months for me.
And then where's the ear hair? Where's the trim nose hair?
Yeah, they should have had that in there. Otherwise, you look like a Ferengi.
Right? So come on, Artemis. And it says never shave your chest.
No, but you should shave your back.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I mean, so that's what got me on the list thing. So next week's show is going to be a list of lists.
Cool. We need that.
Show of lists. So that'll be next week's show. But yeah, I just thought that was rather weird.
Excellent.
But now, okay. So I have no idea how we do this, but I was thinking about you when I saw this next story.
Okay.
You guys still go to Red Lobster? Do you guys like some like king crab or snow crab or something?
Okay. Once again, I do not eat seafood, period.
Well, Susie.
Only Susie does.
Right.
We have not been to a Red Lobster in probably 20 years.
Okay, but what is she like? that you don't give her. And that's why you don't get what you like.
She gets anything she wants.
But okay.
All right. Her favorite is scallops. Her second favorite is probably, well, she likes seafood enchiladas, which has like 3 different types of seafood in it.
Okay.
She likes, she does like lobster. I don't think she liked the crabs. She said it's too much work.
Okay. So then apparently, I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah, I beat you to it.
Wow. So apparently this article means nothing. Wait, why is this not going away? Go away.
Go away. Please go away.
So apparently this means nothing to you.
Andrew said, bless you for your sneeze.
Thank you. Alaska canceled the snow crab season for the first time ever.
Wow.
First time ever, because all the crabs are gone. So snow crab. So they started doing it on Deadliest Catch. They had a snow crab season. Like, it wasn't as much, but yeah, for the first time ever in history, the Alaska Department of Fish and Game has canceled snow crab season due to the dwindling number of crabs available.
Yeah.
How crazy?
It'll take a couple years to get. They grow fairly quickly, but still you need a couple years.
Isn't that crazy though?
It is.
First time ever. What is going on in the world that we're actually, that makes no sense at all.
Yeah. Well, if you read science fiction, in the future, we're going to be eating fungus.
If you read science fiction, you'd be eating people, because Soylent Green is made of people.
Soylent Green.
Right. Exactly. Soylent Yellow, Soylent Red. Soylent Green is
science has already figured it. Well, technically, most of it's about recycling, and they recycle entire bodies into food, whatever.
Because they send them in a euthanization camp. So also speaking of food, do you know Kroger's?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know Albertsons?
Yes.
Okay. So Kroger and Albertsons companies announced a definitive merger agreement. Now, I don't know who has to approve this, but they say they're not. They say they're like not number 1 and number 2. But after Walmart and Whole Foods, and Whole Foods only because you can buy it on Amazon, Kroger is the number 3, and Albertsons is number 4.
So it's going to be Krogersons
for grocery stores in the United States. So, okay. So here's my question for you, Scott. Kroger's by me is Smith's.
Okay.
And all the Smiths here are like across the street from an Albertsons.
Okay.
So are your Kroger's across the street from Albertsons by you?
I don't have any around me. I just know of them from traveling.
So I just think that's weird. So who's your grocery store?
Piggly Wiggly.
Oh, the Pig. That's it. Yeah.
Yep. Shop's the Pig.
And Pig's independent, right? Pig's owned by themselves, or are they associated with somebody?
It's a corporation. They have corporate stores and franchises.
Okay. Again, are they associated with any other?
No, they're their own.
Okay. They're not like Winn-Dixie or anything like that?
No. They use trying to remember what their store brand is called, because they don't have a Piggly Wiggly brand.
Wow. They have a lot. They have Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, North Carolina, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, West Virginia. Yep. I didn't know that they had that many states.
Yes, but they don't have I would assume some places have superstores, but around here, they're not big. They're just not.
Besides soup in their stores, what do they sell?
Well, they're full service grocery stores, no doubt about it. They have bakeries, they have delis, they have a milk department, meat department. They cut their own meat there and everything. So it's not like they're tiny. It's not like a mom and pop store. However, Walmart's grocery store is twice the size.
This is the Pig Midwest, Wisconsin-based company, family-owned and operated.
Yep.
This is they have Pig Points.
Yes, I get Pig Points. I get free stuff.
About us. About.
Remember when I did the show? My cooking show. They
On a Year
sponsored the
Plus.
cooking show for 2 years.
Yeah. Funguy The Entertainer Cook Street. I get all that.
Yep.
It was the Schultz Brothers. Schultz Brothers Wholesale Grocery.
Right.
Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
You betcha. That's not that far from here.
Yeah, it's right there on the map. You're down here on the map.
That's correct.
I know. And Chicago's right here on the map.
A little farther, but you're close. There you go, right there.
That's not on the map, though. That's cool.
It is.
That's the pig, man.
Chop the pig.
I was surprised to see that Kroger and Albertsons were going to merge. I was like, wow. That's weird.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because Myers has been trying to open up around here.
Really?
Yep.
Myers isn't as big, but Myers is a grocery store. Yeah. Well, they're a full service.
Very
box.
supersized grocery store. Yes.
They have everything.
Yeah.
I like them. Do you like them?
They don't. I've only been to one because they're too far away. The one that I like is it's a fresh market. I can't remember what it's actually called. Valley Market, Valley Produce. They have one in Rockford. That's kind of neat because they have stuff you don't see because they're international.
Got it. So we got a couple more food related articles.
Yes.
I don't know how this became a food show, but this one is Finnish Valo creates milk chocolate of the future through artificial intelligence. So now Al is a chocolatier now. Can you believe Al is a chocolatier?
I can.
Hey, Al, congratulations.
Al can do anything.
Do I have to kill this skit because of the fact that you won't do your part?
Yes.
Okay.
Just kill it dead. We'll resurrect it as a zombie for Halloween.
No, we will not resurrect it at all because you refuse to do your part.
Well, everybody knows what Al is.
No, they don't.
Andrew, do you know what Al is?
Yeah. Who is Al and why is he a chocolatier?
Well, we're going to have to wait for him to do that.
So in the meantime, I'm putting this up though. Here, look. Finnish Valo creates artificial intelligence. The milk chocolate. See, nope. Told you. Milk chocolate, everyone's dream, does exist, but not really. Okay, so this is a lie in a story too.
Yes.
They said milk chocolate. So what they did is they took all the people's favorite flavor profiles and sweetness and all that, and then you harnessed it together and had Finnish Valo has harnessed artificial intelligence, AL, which is AI, to create a future-proof milk chocolate. So it's got less sugar. Some of it's non-dairy, but it gives you the same flavor and the same feeling, the same texture through artificial intelligence doing all the calculations. So it's not actually, it's just coming up with a recipe for us to make.
You bet.
But the bar is what it's called. And I don't think we can get this in the United States. I don't know if you can get this at all yet. But Valo bittersweet means the same amount of sugar is reduced.
I'm not worried about it. If I want chocolate that's better than what's available here, I'll just have Andrew send me some.
The bar contains 30% less sugar and is lactose free. So are you going to explain? And Andrew's probably cringing going, no, because we're Belgian people and we make good chocolate. We don't want this. We don't want Al being a chocolatier. So now you can explain what Al is?
Al is artificial intelligence, but because of the fact that it's spelled with a capital A and a capital L, which looks, or small capital I, which looks like a small L, it looks like Al.
Yeah, here, I'll have to. Right.
There. Yep, you did that already. Artificial intelligence, AI.
Al.
It's Al.
Al.
And Steve's buddy Al doesn't look like that.
Doesn't look like what?
Doesn't look like a computer program.
Oh.
He looks like a human.
Okay, so now I need to go to why things are looking up.
Yes.
Why are things looking up?
Okay. I would assume you've realized when you drive past shopping centers, strip malls, and stuff like that, that a lot of businesses did not survive the pandemic.
Yeah, I told you about the place next to where I get my nails done. He couldn't get enough employees to open up a place long enough to pay rent.
Yeah.
There was a place in Philadelphia that literally had to close because they couldn't get enough employees in, and they would run out of dishes to serve more food. So they'd close so the staff that was there could clean everything up and then open up an hour later so they could start serving again.
Right.
And then they finally just closed the restaurant. And the guys just like, I'm out, I'm retiring. I can't do this anymore.
Well, two of the places that Susan and I would like to do whenever we got in Elkhorn was we would go to Pizza Ranch, and because they have roasted chicken that is unbelievably good. I mean, like kick ass, freaking awesome good. Their pizzas are just okay. Nothing. I mean, they brag about their pizzas, but nobody that I know thinks their pizzas are all that great. They're just okay. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm not insulting their pizzas. It just, once you've had good pizza, you've had good pizza. But their chicken is incredible. Their cheesy breadsticks are incredible. But the most incredible thing they have there is called cactus bread, which does not sound even remotely tasty, but it is unbelievable. So when the pandemic hit, and we actually went there one day, Susie and I, on a Sunday to eat there, they had only the owner was there. She had no employees, absolutely not a single employee. She was answering the phone, running the cash register, cooking the food, handling the drive-through all by herself. So needless to say, and it's a buffet, all right? So when people would leave, the tables were full of stuff. So I said, if you don't mind, I'm going to go in your kitchen, grab a bus pan, I'm going to bust your tables for you. She says, you don't have to do that. I says, I realize I don't have to do that, but we all have to work together during this stuff. So I went in there, grabbed the bus pan, and I cleaned all her tables for her while she was still trying to cook food. So, she managed to last a full year, but then she had to close down. She just couldn't do it anymore because I think she was 2 employees is the most she can get to work any shift.
Right. You weren't there every day helping. Nice.
Correct.
Going.
So also our favorite bakery in Elkhorn, Lincoln Bakery, which is the one that Susie used to work at back in the day. The lady who had the same problem, the difference is she was pushing 70 years old and she couldn't do all that stuff by herself. So she just shut her doors. Well, we went through town today and Pizza Ranch was open, not to the public. They were doing a soft opening by appointment, invite only to, get all the employees trained and get everything set. But they're opening next week on Wednesday, I think, permanently. They have enough people now. And for shits and giggles, I said, wouldn't it be funny if Lakeland Bakery was open? We drove past Lakeland Bakery and there was a new sign up there and it said open. It's now Baker Meister. It's a German guy who bought the place and we went in there and tried it. It reminds me of the old days. Oh my God, it was so awesome. We got a chocolate chip coffee cake. Wow. When you bit into it, the first thing you realized is the flavor was rich. Okay? When you bit the chocolate was not like right. Don't get me wrong. I like the chocolate chip, Nestle chocolate chip.
I mean, if it was good chocolate, how much did he charge for this thing?
Well, it's $13 for the coffee cake.
How big was it? 10-inch?
No, I'm looking up here. I'm going to say 16 to 18 inches.
That's huge.
And 4 inches, but it's only 4 inches wide. So it wasn't like really tall, but still that's a nice thing for normally like at the grocery store, that size is probably $9. So for $4 more, the quality was like, wow, kick ass. It was so good that even though they were closed by the time, we ate it, I called and left a voicemail saying how impressed I was.
Well, you want to be impressed, go back and buy more stuff from them.
I told them, planning on doing business with them. I don't get to Elkhorn that often anymore, but I will go out of my way now.
Nice. Well, good. Well, we have one more subject because we have to do our stuff that you would buy for Christmas on our 12 days of Christmas, because we have, when we started this, there were 12 days before Christmas of our show.
Yes.
So now we're going to do one more list. And I saw this list before we do our next week's show, which is a show of lists. Pubbing here.
Yep.
Pubbing the show of lists. I saw this and it says top rated things from Amazon that can make your commute more bearable.
Right. So I'm assuming number one is a bear.
So everybody is working from home. So I'm assuming it's going to be slippers and
Not everybody's working from home anymore.
I know it's just, yeah. So how about that? How about a
comfy
cushion
light
seat?
gel enhanced seat cushion? It has a hand on there so you could feel like somebody's touching your bottom. That doesn't sound good.
Well, it'll be comfy for me.
Well, yeah, that's true. But
Put
you
your
know,
hand on my
again,
bottom.
you have to get permission.
I give you permission. Put your hand
All
on
right.
my bottom.
There you go.
Thank you. A lumbar support pillow. Sure. My seat, my car has the adjustable lumbar thing. I've never adjusted those properly to make those feel good for me.
I know it's just not right.
I probably need to hire somebody to figure out how to do that to get used out of this. Okay. Really? First off,
Swinging. Yeah.
what is this brand?
Good question, eh?
I
Look,
guess
you get fuzzy dice. You get little bumblebees.
sunflower. Let's watch their video.
I've been running from the pain, trying not to.
Okay. Kill that music. I don't know if it's got to be free music because they're showing. So the whole video is just the stupid sunflower.
Yeah, well,
Oh, look,
yeah.
there's leaves intertwined. Okay, that was stupid. Why did I watch that? So you get dice, you get these chimes, you get a
Yes.
ducky. I like the monkey.
Yes, Susie has a monkey.
Is he
She also has toads, frogs.
There's a little antenna ball, dream catchers, pig in a noose. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Get horns for your
Make a
car.
horny devil car.
Drive the wonderful life. Okay. Sure, I guess. Oh, wait. Car mirror hang accessories. Okay, I'm going back. Sorry. I finally figured out how to use their website
I see, said the blind man.
as he picked up the hammer and saw. All right. Duck, frog, pig, dice.
Oh, look, a kitty cat.
Why would you have a roasted duck?
Yeah,
No.
that's kind of, yeah.
No.
It's just like the pig, right?
No, there's that. Yeah, but the pig wasn't dead. Not
Right.
dead. Got X in his eyes.
Except it was a noose.
Yeah, I said it was a noose. It's not really a noose, but it's under his haunches, so it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, a rock. Sure. Why not? Your car needs to have
It's
chakra
obsidian
stones.
crystal. Don't you know anything about obsidian crystals, you dummy?
I didn't know that was your car chakra. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2 pandas, 2 dogs, a cross with a poofy thingy. Another
Poofy.
flower. Dashboard decorations. Oh, yeah, these things. I've seen people have those across their whole dashboard.
You betcha.
All different ones. Where's the little dog with the light up eyes in the back for the turn signals?
I know. I used to love those.
And then accessories. Okay, scrape marks, cat ears.
All right. I really need you to move on, Steve.
Why do you got to pee?
I do. We're already overtime.
So,
I will have to do that very soon here.
so
So finish
get out,
this.
get out your mason jar. Well, that's it. That's all. Oh, wait, we got to go through the list yet. Okay.
Yes.
So, there's more critter. I need flasks done. I'm done with flasks.
You're not sharing them anymore.
How does this help you with your drive? Are you going to be making tea?
You're
I
not
mean-
sharing.
How are you making tea on your drive, Scott? How?
Well, your passengers do it for you.
You get a little tea thing and you do that? But yeah, the mug's overdone. There's that. Okay. Plus, there you go. After you make the tea, now you got a blender. Are you blending in your car? This is to make the, okay, I want you to remember what the subject said. Make your commute more bearable.
Yes. But you bring the stuff already pre-made on your commute.
Hey, dude, women's Wendy's shoes. If you bring a girl in the shoes, yeah, that would make my commute more bearable.
Sure.
Okay, no. This is a definite no.
No, 100%. Yes, you're correct.
What happened? Why didn't you get away that siren? Why didn't you get away in the ambulance? I didn't hear it. I went on canceling headset on.
Exactly.
No. A neck fan. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen people wear those on airplanes.
But you're in your car. Turn the fan on and aim it towards you. Here you go. A facial spray.
Certainly. Make spray right in your eyes.
While you're driving.
See while you're driving.
Okay, yeah, no. All right, that's it. That's the list. So it started off good. It was well intentioned. However, towards the end there, I'm no. Just no.
Say no. Yeah.
So, Scott, do you know what season this is besides
Yes.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas? You say yes because you know, or yes because you've seen that term and that reminded you that.
Well, I have seen the term, but I was going to go with the fact that since tomorrow is Boss's Day, I thought maybe it has something to do with that.
Your boss.
Yeah, I know I'm the boss.
So
I don't think I can get anything from any of my employees as usual.
Say, what are you getting yourself?
Yeah.
But okay, so I've actually not heard this term before. You've heard this term before.
Well, yes.
You've heard the term cuffing season.
Yes.
Not, hey, I want you to handcuff me. Hey, I want you to spank me. Hey, get out that little whip and cuff me to the bed. No, cuffing season.
Yes.
You've heard of this.
I have.
Where? How am I not this worldly? What conversations can you possibly tell me that aren't going to get you in trouble?
You got to remember, I hear people talking about things on the buses while I'm driving because I can hear because they're all talking loud. And I can
this
hear
is a conversation that people talk about. This is a real
not
world.
all the time. I've heard it once.
Ever. I have never heard this term ever. I work with people. I've been out in the public with people. I know about people who are dating. I think this is a derogatory term. This is called the cuffing season because you're trying to handcuff somebody, trap them to you for the holidays. So you're not alone during the holidays.
Yes.
This is sad.
It is, but it's also kind of, you know how we talk about the Tide Pod challenge and stuff like that? It's one of those things where their friends are on you to try to do this to get your guy in before this.
And they call it the cuffing season?
Well,
cuffing season refers to a period of time where single people begin looking for a short-term partnership to pass the colder months of the year.
Yeah.
Cuffing season usually begins in October and lasts until after Valentine's Day. The use of the word cuff references handcuffs.
Yes, they don't actually do that.
In the same vein of hooking up or getting hitched.
Yeah. Okay. Also on
this is sad.
Yes. I've seen it. Sorry. I had lasagna for dinner and it's starting to come up.
I think you just peed.
No, not yet, but I will do that as soon as we get through this last bit here.
Just peed. But so
anyway, if you were a single person and you were lonely, go handcuff some guy. No, do not do that. You'll get in trouble.
So you don't have a bigger problem with this as I do. To show how sad.
Have you ever watched a Hallmark show?
They don't do that. They would not do this in a Hallmark show. They would not do a temporary hookup to get through the cold winter months.
Yeah, right.
Those are long-term relationships.
I'm sorry, it's Lifetime that does that.
Those are lifetime commitments on the Hallmark show.
Yes, usually.
Those are people. Yeah. I
would never do good on Ashley Madison or anything like that.
I feel this is sad.
It is.
Learn that September is drafting and October is the tryout phase.
Mhm.
So the whole month of September, you're drafting different possibilities, and in October, you're trying them out to see
There
who
you
you're
go.
going
See?
to date.
Does it not
for
make
3 months?
perfect sense?
And this is, but you go into this with the idea that this is just a short term. So,
Steve, do you think
Cuffing-
everybody wants to get married? Really?
okay, again, you're going into this for a short term relationship just during the cold winter months, whether you want to get married or not.
Correct.
I
And sometimes those short-term relationships turn into long-term relationships.
but no, you're going into this that is just a short term relationship, just so you're not alone. That's
Right.
that's so selfish.
They do that. And the funny part is they also do that right before Valentine's Day.
Well, this lasts through Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So it again, in the winter, at least in the northern hemisphere, it's cold and dark, and it can feel very lonely.
Yep.
There's an evolutionary pull to connect with other humans, but just temporarily. No.
Because in the summertime, you're connecting with a lot of humans.
You just told me you weren't.
Well, I do, but I'm working, so it's not like it's that kind of connecting.
I saw this and I've never heard this term before. And for it to mean,
All right.
literally, are
I
looking up for
have a brilliant idea, Steve. I'm going to cuff you upside the head and call the end of the show.
okay. I guess I'm the only one that thinks this is a sad commentary. A sad commentary of where we are as a society,
They've been doing this forever, Steve, since the beginning of time.
and calling it a cuffing season.
Naming
it.
Steve.
Naming it a cuffing season.
Okay.
And you've actually heard people say that that's what they're planning on doing.
Yes. Well, yeah.
That's ridiculous. You got pee
It
yet?
is. So do your thing.
You got pee?
Yes, Steve, I do.
You pee in the pool?
Don't have one.
Is it completely down?
Yes.
Now,
All
where
that's
do you
out
store all that?
in
Where
the
do you
shed.
take the liner down?
Yep. Fold
and
it all
you
up,
dry-
put it in a wagon, and put it in the shed.
Do you dry it all out?
Yes.
How do you do that?
I have you come over and suck all the excess water out. Duh.
No, seriously. Do you leave it like lay outside for a while?
Yeah. And you turn it twice or 3 times during the day.
Wow. That's a pain in the
Otherwise, it
ass.
molds.
You need to put an in-ground pool in. Just leave it filled the whole
I'm just
time.
going to come and move next to you and use your pool.
And you need to have it closer to the house so you can just go right from the house right into the pool.
Yes. Kind of like
That'd
my
be
hot tub, which is only 3 steps away.
So to make Scott happy, that's my band from the race. Thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
And you'd like Scott to go to the bathroom, please subscribe, like, watch our other show channels. You can see on social media, Scott posts pictures of him as a lonely cat lady. And what? That's what you posted.
I did not.
You did post pictures of you and a cat.
Yes, that is a lonely cat lady.
Well, maybe that's what you'll dress up for as Halloween.
Hmm.
And you can see all the fun things that I get to do in my yes and world. So I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on our next show of lists.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, but you still amaze me.